now turn up.
What up, is Marcus with Dynasty Football Dads. We do daily Dynasty videos. We're out by my grill today, actually. So if you look at, we got some ribbies on my pellet smoker. We're going to be smoking that. So yeah, this is not a cooking channel. We're going to do the 3-2-1 method on this, but this is a Dynasty Fantasy Football channel. And what we're going to be talking about today, and by the way, 1K, we're going to be giving away a free... Oh, I thought my wife needed me for a second. I have a newborn, so I was like, oh. What we're going to be doing is giving away a free Jerry Jeudy jersey at 1,000 subscribers. Anyways, what we're going to be talking about is Dynasty trade charts and Dynasty trade values. We have, or calculators, you could say. We're going to start off with Dynasty trade charts or just Dynasty value charts. One of the most important things, I think, in Dynasty is to get these rookies into basically a ranking sheet that you have. I think Fantasy Pros has one. I know Dynasty Nerds, all these different places have them. But I think creating one yourself will help you evaluate rookies at a better level, because honestly, a lot of times we overvaluate rookies. Like right now, we're overvaluating rookies, and sometimes we undervaluate rookies, and that's a lot of times, I guess, maybe a couple months ago. But one of these things is you want to see where Kyle Pitts would fit in, see where he is on a startup. Like, let's just say put him at tight end 4, put him at tight end 5, or put him wherever you think he's going to be in your rankings, dynasty rankings. Same with Jamar Chase, same with Devontae Smith. See where these rankings are, and then calculate, okay, even if you don't, there's a special chart that I'm going to put right there just for a second there, and it says, okay, pick one. What if you had Najee Harris? Which players would you draft ahead of him? If that's your 101, that's my 101. If you had Travis Etienne, and that's your 102, well, where would you put him? Is he RB15? Where does RB15 lie? Is that better than Joe Mixon, worse than Joe Mixon, worse than Josh Jacobs, better than Josh Jacobs? You have to find these things out for yourself too. And really, I mean, honestly, when you're listening to other people, this thing got a little smoky on me. When you're listening to other people, the biggest advice I would say is go with your gut. If you love Jamar Chase, or let's say he gets drafted to a team that you love, like the Bengals, and you want to see the Tua Chase reunion again, then go ahead and draft him, because ultimately it's your team. I've drafted homer picks. I'm a Vikings fan. You can't tell that with the background here, because usually I have Vikings stuff. But honestly, usually if it's a tiebreaker, and that's what Jeudy and Jefferson, I had a tie pretty much. I thought they were different at better things, and so I like Jefferson slightly more. So honestly, let's trade charts. Create a trade chart. Create all the different players that you think, and put these draft picks in there. And you can just put 101, I think, is worth this amount in this kind of chart. 102 is worth this kind of amount. And now we're going to go with trade calculators. I think trade calculators are important, but remember, your goal is to ultimately win a championship. It's not to win trades necessarily. Winning trades helps, but I think finding what works best for your team. And there's different rules with different things, but ultimately know that sometimes you're buying low. Let's say, like I saw last year, a lot of these rookies, like Jonathan Taylor was worth, let's say, $5,000, and Derrick Henry was worth $8,000. And then now we're at 6 months later, and they're probably about the same. So you usually gain $3,000 in value. Again, stock market. I talk about the stock market a lot because I believe a lot of these players can fluctuate up and down. All of a sudden they have a bad game, they go way down. They have an amazing game, they have 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. All of a sudden they fly way up in the boards and no one can touch them. So these are the buy and sell points. But know that you don't necessarily have to win with these trade calculators. Calculators are just general guidances saying, if you have 4,000 and 4,000, are you generally making a decent trade? And honestly, I would ask people like myself or other channels out there. There's Dynasty Nerds. I think there's the Dynasty Flock. There's Nick. I can't know his last name, but they do a podcast, Big Dogs Gotta Eat. They have all these different channels, and if you haven't looked at those channels are awesome as well. And just ask people. I know sometimes they may respond a little slow, but those are awesome avenues on helping your dynasty team, making sure that you're not making bad trades. Because honestly, I would rather ask some of us that have maybe had a little bit more experience or know a lot about football and be like, hey, or just a general, I think somebody asked me about like the CEH thing, like, hey, like I have a question about CEH. What is his value? Like, I feel like he has good value, but everyone else is telling me no. He does. I feel like CEH is a huge bounce back candidate, but yet don't believe what other people want. They want your player. They don't care. They might say, oh yeah, he's horrible, but you know what? I'll take him for whatever you want to trade him about. So be careful, because people will, it's honestly super funny. People will smash him down and say, he's horrible. But I'll give you 106 for him. It's like, well, if he's horrible, why do you want him? So be careful with all in these smoke screens and stuff. I mean, honestly, NFL GMs do it, so other Dynasty owners will do it too, and I've done it too. I'll be honest. I've said, oh no, he's horrible. A Dynasty owner in our league, kind of, not just general advice, has traded him to somebody else, and then I've bought him for even a price that's even lower a week or two later, and it's just like, you talk somebody down, and it's like, okay, now there's a point where it's too low. I know, that was just a general ramble on. I'm excited for these ribs, aren't you? Does anybody else have a pellet grill? Yeah. So, what method do you use in your pellet grill? Comment below on that. I am doing the 3-2-1 method again. 3 wrapped, 2 unwrapped. No, 3 unwrapped, 2 wrapped, 1 unwrapped, 225. Letting it cook. I think that's, yeah. Generally, I think I'll be doing more of these videos where I'm probably not going to have the same background. So if you like that, please let me know. And if you hate that, also please let me know that too. I'm okay going back down into my man cave. That's kind of where I have to hide from the wife and kid now on, I guess. But, all right. Peace out. See you tomorrow. Take care. Dynasty Football Dads. See ya.
Now turn up.